So I was having a conversation yesterday with my father about sleep. If you don't know, my father is the loudest, most obnoxious snorer there is. You know, I don't know if he has sleep apnea or what the problem is. But when I would go to his house, you know, when I would go on vacations with him and sleep in the same room as him, his snoring was so obnoxious and over the top. He would snore like this. And you were like, oh my God, I can't sleep. Or, oh my God, it's just... And not only that, my father would fall asleep rapidly, like in the middle of movies, for example. And I don't know why my father fell asleep so easily and why he snored so loudly in like this deep sleep. It was really, really bad. I mean, he said that was his trademark. It annoyed all his friends and romantic partners and me, his children. You know, he would fall asleep real quickly and snore really loudly. I don't know. I mean, obviously, do I snore? I asked my father yesterday, has he ever witnessed me snoring? He says, no, I sleep pretty soundly. He has never really witnessed me snoring. So I'm under the impression I do not snore. Now I'm going to use sleep as a metaphor here. You know, my father was discussing his life on camera, especially the jobs he works at. And I'm like, well, it's interesting to me. While I really appreciate you sharing about your life, and, you know, also you're metaphorically putting the people to sleep. You know, I mean, when you're talking into a camera, you need to behave sensationalistically in a way. You need to behave dramatically. You gotta make people pay attention. You don't want to be boring, you know? I mean, that's why they use sleep literally as the metaphor. And then we talked about, you know, people filming their lives and filming themselves sleeping. That's the epitome of boring, you know? You don't want to put people to sleep, you know? I mean, like, sleep is... Yeah.